of Virginia. Welcome to the Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admissions Officers Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you participating in this event. We have some fantastic schools here with us today. My name is Anna and I'll be your facilitator. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. Your camera and microphone are off so the panelists cannot see or hear you. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. This is just one of many different sessions happening, so be sure to check out the full schedule on the website. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available at strivescan.com/Virginia. And now I'd like to turn it over to our first presenter from the School of Continuing and Professional Studies at UVA. Take it away.
Thank you. Get my screen shared here. Good evening, everyone. I am Colin Alford, a recruitment outreach specialist for transfer students at the School of Continuing and Professional Studies at the University of Virginia. My apologies, I'm going to try and get my clock started here since we want to make sure everybody has time to speak. I'm also joined this evening by Christy Mendoza McCall, another recruitment outreach specialist, and she's going to monitor our Q&A this evening. We are looking forward to sharing information about our Bachelor of Interdisciplinary Studies, or BIS degree, and our Bachelor of Professional Studies in Health Sciences Management, or BPHM degree. We are the only one of the 12 academic schools at UVA that offer a flexible undergraduate degree completion option with part-time course loads and evening online courses. The BIS degree was launched just over 20 years ago and was joined by the BPHM degree in 2015. Both were developed with real intentionality around serving the specific needs of adult learners and with a larger goal of creating a greater access to a UVA liberal arts degree. Our BIS and BPHM communities are incredibly diverse. We have students from a wide range of ages, academic backgrounds, pathways, work experience, and career aspirations. We're much more diverse than the typical UVA student population, and students who are admitted tend to be quite successful in the program because we put such a focus on student success. We recognize many of our students are juggling school with full-time work and or family responsibilities. They appreciate the academic reputation and rigor of a UVA degree and our commitment to student success at every step of the process, from our earliest conversations to orientation throughout their program until they graduate and beyond. Over 90% of our students come with some coursework or degrees from one of the VCCS schools, as well as coursework from other colleges. However, having an associate degree is not required. Faculty are distinguished professors and industry professionals who bring current real-world experience and thinking to the classroom. They create highly relevant and valuable learning experiences. They are personally vested in their student success. They take the time to get to know their students and teach with a flexibility that acknowledges all the demands in their students' lives. We offer transcript evaluation for students who are interested in or planning to apply. Students upload an unofficial transcript to our website and then receive detailed feedback about where they stand in relation to our admissions requirements. The sooner we're in touch, the better, as we often work with students for several semesters prior to applying. Because this is such a high-touch process, students who've gone through the pre-admissions evaluation typically do gain admission. We admit students for either a fall or spring start each year, and applicants use our BIS or BPHM online application, not the UVA Common App. Applicants for fall admission can have transferable work in progress during the preceding spring or summer. Likewise, students who are applying for our November 1st deadline can have transferable coursework in progress during the preceding fall or this fall term. We do take a comprehensive look at each applicant to assess fit and potential for success. And again, due to the time and effort we invest in pre-admission advising, we do have a high acceptance rate. The BIS degree has 4 different components: foundational seminars, a concentration, which is similar to a minor, and degree electives, which are determined by the number of transfer credits. A student can transfer in and start our program with as few as 45 semester credit hours. On the right side of your screen, you'll see a list of the different concentrations that are offered. Our business concentration does require that a student complete one accounting course, micro and macroeconomics, and a statistics course. Psychology does require an intro level psychology course, but those are the only two that have prerequisites. With BIS, and some of these are also similar with our BPHM program, there is a list of the different things that we're looking for. Our liberal studies core is the one that we get the most questions about. And this shows you a breakdown of the courses that we're looking for from your previous school's coursework. With our BPHM program, we actually have two pathways. One is for those students who've completed an applied associate's degree at a regionally accredited college in one of the 8 allied health fields listed here. Students must have a minimum 2.0 and 60 transferable credit hours with a grade of C or higher. We have found that a lot of students who are coming in through Pathway 1 sometimes need to take that second English comp class. Our Pathway 2 is for those students without a background in allied health care field. Students may hold an associate's degree or an applied associate's degree, can enter with or without the degree. It's just like our BIS program, but they do need to have a minimum of 45 credit hours, the 2.0 GPA. And actually with both of our programs, if a student was a previous UVA student, they do need to have a minimum 2.0 GPA at UVA, be in good academic and financial standing with us. And here is my contact information and Christy's contact information. And we hope that you will reach out and look forward to meeting and working with you.
Thank you. Next, you'll be hearing from Johnson & Wales University.
Hi, thank you, and good evening, everyone. My name's Marisa Marcy, and I'm an admissions representative with Johnson & Wales University, and I'm so excited to share the Johnson & Wales story with you. Can everybody see my screen okay? Excellent. Super, thank you. So Johnson & Wales University is very different from other colleges. For starters, we actually have 2 campuses. We were founded up in Providence, Rhode Island, way back in 1914. And we also have a campus in Charlotte, North Carolina. Both are beautiful locations. They're city campuses, but a lot of green space on both of them. And Providence is known as the creative capital. It's actually, they call it also College Town, USA, because there are more college students there per capita than any other US city. So it's a very stimulating environment. And then Charlotte is great. It's the 2nd largest financial district in the country. So many wonderful hotels and restaurants. So both are very vibrant locations. Combined, we have about 6,500 undergraduates, and our students come from all 50 states, over 60 foreign countries, every beautiful diversity, every size, shape, color, background, and also age. We get many students right out of high school, but we also have many transfer students. And I think Johnson & Wales, what's really unique, it's a very welcoming, inclusive environment here. Our faculty are phenomenal. They all have a lot of industry experience, having done what they're teaching, and they're great teachers too. And the class sizes are small, so you really get to know them, they get to know you, and they become your mentors. Another thing that distinguishes Johnson & Wales is that we are all about learning by doing. Experiential, hands-on learning is what we're all about. And in fact, we don't have any huge lecture halls. Our classes look more like the real world. Whether you're in Providence or in Charlotte, they're learning labs. Again, there's some of our fashion students. It looks like they're in a boutique. Some of our food and beverage industry management students down in the corner are doing sensory analysis. Very hands-on, very learning by doing. These are all of our programs. They cover everything from business to culinary arts, hospitality, health and wellness, engineering and design, liberal studies, and you can even combine and kind of customize your own major as well. We're really proud that we have a 97.7% career outcomes rate. And what that means is that when they graduate, almost all of our students are doing what they want to do. And a large factor with that, because of our small classes, our great faculty, but our internships are phenomenal. more than half of them pay. And where 73% of our students do a paid internship, they're offered full-time employment when they graduate. And our internships are at top-notch employers all across the US and around the globe. And we also have great study abroad programs too. Every continent except Antarctica. And for extracurricular activities, you'll never be bored. We have Greek life. We've got government, we've got music groups and arts groups and athletics. We're the Wildcats. As transfer students, it's your choice. You may live on campus if you so desire, but you don't have to either. And if you choose to live on campus, we've got everything from traditional dorms to beautiful, fully furnished apartments right on campus. If you're into athletics, well, we've got a sport for you. We're the Wildcats, and great spirit at Johnson & Wales. These are our athletics at both campuses. And we also have even just club level and intramural, as well as NCAA D3. Most of our students receive financial aid, lots of ways to get them, scholarships, and we do have transfer scholarships up to $14,000 renewable every year. If you've ever belonged to one of these organizations, even if it was, even if you're in high school 5 years ago or 4 years ago or 10 years ago, FBLA, FCCLA, DECA, HOSA, mark that on your application. And as long as you're accepted, you'll get a renewable scholarship for that. We hope you'll come visit. We are open for both in-person as well as virtual experiences. If you go to jwu.edu/visit, you can see all the different ways to come and visit us. As far as applications go, you can apply anytime throughout the year. Right now, we are in our early action period. If you send in your application and transcripts by November 1st, you'll find out before Thanksgiving if you've been accepted. Otherwise, you can apply after that. It will go into rolling admissions. For transfer students, we have a very generous transfer allowance. And for example, if you've taken any of your general education classes and earned a C or higher, they will transfer in seamlessly. If you've earned more than just a few credits, or if you have your associate degree, let us know. And you could be very well eligible for our guaranteed acceptance application program. Our application is a no-fee application. Just go to apply.jwu.edu, and we're also on the Common App. Of course, we hope you'll follow us on social media. And if you do want to get more information, when I'm done speaking, I'll put my contact info in the chat. But the easiest way too is just text Wildcats to 75192. And there's our Wildcat Willie there. Again, a lot of school spirit. And I hope you will come and visit us. If you have any questions, my name's Marisa. I'm going to put my info in the chat and hope to see you soon at Johnson & Wales University. Go Wildcats!
Thank you. Next, you'll be hearing from Emory and Henry College.
All right, thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I'm going to type my contact information into the chat box as well. So that is right there. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get started. All right. Again, my name is Amanda Bishop. I'm the Associate Director of Transfer Students here at Emory and Henry College. We are located in Southwest Virginia. We were founded in 1836, and we are actually the oldest higher education institution in Southwest Virginia. So here are some facts about Emory and Henry College. We have between 1,300 and 1,400 total students, so we are a pretty small campus. We certainly value that. We think a lot of our students do as well. They get to work very closely with our faculty members. In fact, we have a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and our average class size is about 13 students. So again, lots of hands-on interaction with our professors. We have over 90 academic majors and tracks there. Nursing, business, equestrian studies, health sciences, all kinds of really great graduate programs as well. 100% of our undergraduate students here at Emory and Henry College earn academic merit scholarships, and I will touch on those again toward the end of my conversation here. We have over 85 clubs, intramurals, and Greek organizations on campus. And one of my favorite statistics to point out is the fact that 92% of the class of 2020 was either employed or in graduate school within 6 months of graduation. So given the global pandemic, I think that's a pretty impressive statistic. So here is a list of our undergraduate programs on the left-hand side, and you'll see our graduate and professional degrees there on the right. The majors highlighted in yellow are our top 10 most popular majors. And then with our graduate and professional degrees on our main campus, we have that community and organizational leadership master's program, a master's of arts and education for American history, and a master of education program. There's also a fast track program associated with that as well. And then at our School of Health Sciences in Marion, Virginia, about 20 minutes away from our main campus, we have a Master of Physician Assistant Studies, a Master of Occupational Therapy, and a Doctor of Occupational Therapy, a Doctor of Physician Assistant, and a Master of Science in Clinical Mental Health Counseling. We also offer a traditional BSN program and an RN to BSN program. A lot of those classes are taught online. So we are definitely proud of all of the work that is happening at our Health Sciences campus. Emory-Henry College also has several different equine studies degrees that our students can do. We also have some competitive riding teams, and we've actually won 21 national championships through those equestrian teams. So again, very proud of those teams that we have here at Emory-Henry. We also offer the only credit-bearing through hike program in the country with our semester 8 trail program. This is an opportunity for students to actually hike the entire Appalachian Trail and earn a full semester of college credit while doing so. We actually had 3 students transfer in this past year to complete that program. They transferred in from North Carolina, Colorado, and Ohio. So again, we always get students for that program as well. Even if you're not into hiking the entire Appalachian Trail, that's okay. We have lots of opportunities for students to still engage in outdoor activities with our outdoor program and the outdoor adventure team as well. Emory-Henry College has our Van Vlissingen Center for Career and Professional Development. They work very closely with our students to make sure that students are able to complete internship requirements and to get great jobs after graduating from here. As you can see there, we have a list of where some students have recently interned or been employed after graduation. And of course, some of those are more local and regional here to Emory-Henry College in Southwest Virginia. But of course, a lot of those are national and international organizations as well. So here is just a little bit about the application process here at ENH. There are 2 options for students to complete an application. It is completely free. You can apply using the Emory-Henry application found on our website or on the Common App. Either one is perfectly fine with us. Again, no application fee. We also don't require essays, letters of recommendation, or test scores. You're certainly more than welcome to submit those items, but again, we don't require them. We also have free transfer evaluations for students after admission. We do make our decisions on a rolling basis. So typically students will receive an admissions decision within about a week of submitting all of their application materials. Again, that only means that we require the application form and then a copy of your transcripts from any college or community college that you have attended. 100% of our undergraduate students earn academic merit scholarships. For transfer students, these range between $7,000 and $21,000 per year. Those are dependent on students' GPAs and then also whether students live on campus, commute to campus. That's absolutely a conversation I'm happy to have with anybody who is interested in applying. Our tuition has also not increased within the past 5 years. We're definitely committed to keeping college affordable for our students. And I also encourage any student to file the FAFSA if you're interested in coming either in the spring of 22 or the fall of 22. Our FAFSA code is listed there, so you're welcome to go ahead and submit that, and our financial aid office will get to work on a financial aid award letter for you. Again, I just want to reiterate that here at Emory-Henry, we are certainly invested in our students. We definitely want to make sure our students succeed. Again, just kind of reiterating that the vast majority of our class of 2020 were either employed or in graduate school within 6 months last year. So again, here is our main office contact information. Feel free and reach out. We are doing campus visits Monday to Friday. We have 2 tour times each day. We're also having several on-campus events over the weekends here in the fall. So again, feel free and reach out with any questions, and we'd love to see you on campus. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, you'll be hearing from WVU Potomac State College.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us at Potomac State College. My name's Leslie Stark, and I'm an admissions counselor here. And so again, we're very excited to have you join us. And I'm going to talk to you about who we are at Potomac State and what we have to offer you. So first and foremost, we are West Virginia University. There's 3 campuses of the WVU campus or WVU system. So WVU Morgantown, WVU Kaiser, which is who I'm representing today, and WVU Beckley, which is in the southern part of West Virginia University. So we are closer than you think. We are located closely to Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. We have small but challenging class sizes with dedicated professors who want to see you succeed and do well. 20-to-1 student to faculty ratio, so very small classes here at Potomac State. We're one of the most affordable 4-year institutions in the country, a home away from home for over 1,300 students. We have champion athletic teams, a vibrant residential campus, and we give over $600,000 in scholarships per year. It's free to apply to Potomac State, and there's no test scores required. So first of all, I'll talk to you about the majors. We do offer over 60 majors here at Potomac State. We have different types of degrees. So 2-year degrees that get students ready to go into the workforce. 2-year transfer degrees that you would start at Potomac State and then move on to Morgantown, Beckley, or a campus of your choice elsewhere. We have 2-year online degrees that you can do completely from the comfort of your home. And we have 4-year degrees that you can earn a bachelor's degree from Potomac State College. So those are going to be in sustainable agriculture, entrepreneurship, business management, criminal justice, a bachelor's of science in nursing, computer information systems, and Regents Bachelor's of Art, which is often known as RBA. In addition to those professors that you'll have here who really, again, want to see you succeed and do well with the small classes, which really helps students to thrive and do well within the class, there are several academic resources available to you, which will include the Mary F. Shipper Librarians. So we like to call our librarians expert navigators. And so you're going to have access to over 100,000 databases and resources, which is going to really allow you to be able to access this information, whether you're at home, whether you're on campus, or wherever you're at. And the librarians that we have can help you navigate those systems. So when you're working on a research paper or project, you'll have them to help you out. You're also going to have, you get access to the Office 365 suite for free, as well as an antivirus program for free. So again, resources that'll help you. We offer an academic success center and a writing center. And so within both of these, there's free peer and professional tutoring in math, science, and English, and other fields of study that will be given by peer tutors. So again, professional tutors and peer tutors, and it's completely free for students. So I'd certainly tell you or encourage you to take advantage of that. We are very affordable at Potomac State College. So we do offer a metro rate, which is in between in-state tuition and out-of-state tuition. So you can see both metro and out-of-state tuition here, but for Frederick County, Virginia, we offer the metro rate for tuition. So you can see that listed here. The amounts that you see, please keep in mind, are for this current academic year, and the total amounts that you see will split in half. So you'll pay half for the fall semester and half for the spring semester. So we do offer different types of financial aid for our students. You obviously need to fill out the FAFSA and include the WVU school code of 003827 so that we'll receive your financial aid information. But one thing that I do want to certainly talk to you about is a scholarship scholarships who are available for transfer students. So you can see the level 1 and level 2 scholarships here for both metro and non-resident students. And so the level 2 scholarships are given to students who are transfer students who have a cumulative GPA or 3.0 to 3.49. And the level 1 is going to be those students with cumulative GPAs of 3.5 and above. So there's no separate application that you need to fill out to qualify for these scholarships. Your application for admissions is your application for the scholarships. And of course, we'll get your GPA when you send in your official college transcripts. If you do have any questions about financial aid or scholarships, you can always reach out to our financial aid counselors, and their contact information is listed here. So we do offer housing on campus that students can live in, and a couple of different that you can choose from. So suite style living, which is going to be typically 2 people on one side of the room, 2 people on the other, and then you share a restroom and shower in between. We have single rooms, which as the name implies, would just be you and yourself in a room. And then we also have the traditional style living, which would be you and one other roommate living in the dorm facility. We have lots of different amenities for all of the dorm rooms that you see listed here, which is going to include laundry, study lounges, computer access, cable television, fitness rooms, air conditioning, and of course, Wi-Fi as well. So lots of amenities for our students, and it's a nice option to be able to live on campus. So at Potomac State, we want you to get involved. We want you to be involved with the Potomac State community and even outside of the Potomac State community. So we do have 11 intercollegiate athletic teams that you can participate in. So those are going to range from basketball, volleyball, soccer, softball, cross country, esports, and cross country. And so we do also have over 30 student clubs and organizations that you can participate in. And again, I would strongly encourage you to participate in these clubs and organizations because although college is about getting good grades and obviously graduating and getting that dream job that you want to, it's also about the experience that you have and getting to meet people with different diverse backgrounds and cultures. And one way to do the clubs and organizations. We have a student rec center on campus that's equipped with a weight room, cardio room, a gymnasium, a yoga room, and outdoor recreation equipment, which includes kayaks and mountain bikes that you can take out. And then finally, requirements. If you are interested in attending Potomac State, you can fill out the online admissions application at go.wvu.com/PSC apply. Again, there's no application fee, and the only additional thing that we would need is your official college transcript. We offer visit opportunities as well as if you'd like to visit Potomac State. So again, thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Thank you. Lastly, you'll be hearing from the Catholic University of America.
Good evening. My name is Andrew Cox. I am one of the Associate Deans of Undergraduate Admissions here at Catholic University. I am also an alumnus of Catholic as well as the transfer coordinator. So I am your main point of contact for all questions transfer related here at Catholic University. Just to start off, a little bit of background about Catholic University. Catholic University has about 3,100 undergraduate students. We have about 2,600 graduate and law students. We are 80% Catholic, 30% ethnically diverse. We have a 53-47 female to male ratio. We have students from all 50 US states and over 90 different countries. Our average class size here at Catholic is right around 19 students. Only 1% of our classes are over 40 students. And we have a 10-to-1 student to faculty ratio with about 95% of our faculty holding the highest degree in their field. A lot of the faculty here at Catholic are doing research in the fields in which they teach, and they will enlist the help of their students in those research projects. So there really are a lot of great opportunities to learn from our faculty, both in and outside of the classroom. In terms of a little bit of history about Catholic, Catholic was originally founded in 1887. We were founded by the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops and established through a papal charter. We are the only papal charter university here in the US. We are located in Northeast Washington, DC, the nation's capital, about 3 miles north of the US Capitol building. We have a 176-acre campus, which is the largest physical campus in Washington, DC. So we're not what you would think of when you traditionally think of a city school. We still have a lot of open space, a lot of green areas. But with that, we also have a metro stop right on our campus. It's the Brookland Catholic University Metro stop, which gives our students full access to everything Washington, DC has to offer. In terms of all the things that Washington, DC has to offer, probably the best part about going to school in a major metropolitan area like Washington, DC are all the internship and work experience opportunities. Here at Catholic University, we really pride ourselves on giving our students access to those opportunities. Over 75% of our students will do an internship during their 4 years at Catholic. More than 60% will do 2 or more. Our Center for Academic and Career Success, where we have 4-year professional advisors who work with our students, not only on academic advising, but also on career advising, maintain a list of over 3,000 internships that have been held by our students in the past. They can help place students in those internships or help students go out and find internships all their own. So there really are a lot of great opportunities for our students in the Washington, DC area. And of course, there's also the fun part about going to school in the nation's capital. DC is a great place to spend time, especially while you're in college. DC has great nightlife, clubs, restaurants, concert venues, sporting events, theater. So all the monuments, all the museums. There's a lot of great things to do and see while a student in Washington, DC. Of course, there's also a lot of great things to do right on campus. At Catholic, we have over 100 different clubs and organizations that do a wide range of different things, from community service to political action, to just plain entertainment. There are more than 40 events held on campus every week, hosted by our different student organizations. Service is a big part of life at Catholic University, and there are more than 50 different service opportunities available to our students every week, in addition to our larger national and international service trips we do on a yearly basis. We also have 25 Division III and NCAA Division III varsity sports, as well as a wide range of club and intramural sports, as well as 2 fitness centers located on campus, which can be used by the non-varsity athlete during our students' time at Catholic. In terms of academic programs here at Catholic, we have over 70 undergraduate degrees. We have over 60 minors and certificate programs, as well as all your traditional pre-professional programs. All of our undergraduate programs do have opportunities for transfer students. You don't have to worry about being able to transfer into certain programs. All of our programs accept transfer students. We have just recently added a new nursing pathways program. It is a 1+3 nursing transfer program, which allows students to transfer into our nursing program as a second-year student, complete prerequisites, and then start with clinical hours their 3rd year of college. In terms of other programs, Catholic has 9 different academic schools, including School of Arts and Sciences, which is basically our liberal arts college at Catholic, engineering, architecture, nursing, social work, music, drama, and art, philosophy, and theology. As I said, all of these programs are open to our transfer population. In terms of the application process itself, here at Catholic University, we are Common App exclusive. We do accept the Common Application for both fall and spring application. Our fall application deadline is November 15th, with notifications with early January being the spring semester start. For May 15th is our priority deadline for our fall semester. It is also the priority deadline for our nursing applicants. Nursing students who are interested in applying as a transfer student to Catholic University need to apply by that May 15th deadline. July 15th is our fall application deadline for all other programs, with a late August start. What we focused our review on here at Catholic University is primarily your performance in college. We do require you to submit a final high school transcript, but that is only for records purposes. Our primary focus is your college transcript. We do not have an application fee. There is no test requirement at Catholic University. All students can apply, and we release decisions on a rolling basis. Every student that applies is automatically considered for our merit-based scholarships. Last year, they ranged from $17,000 to $24,000 a year. We also offer a parish scholarship for any student who is a member of a Catholic parish, as well as if you are a member of the Phi Theta Kappa Community College Honor Society, there's additional $3,000 scholarship available. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We are hosting on-campus events throughout the fall, as well as virtual meetings as well. Thank you all and have a wonderful evening.
Thank you. Now I just want to invite all of the reps to come back on and do a round of Q&A. So I'll ask everyone, what advice would you give someone going through the transfer process, and have you share in the same order that you presented in?
So my recommendation for folks going through the transfer process for us is to start early. Like I mentioned, we typically follow students for several semesters before they apply, because we like to ensure that the courses you have previously taken or may be currently taking are going to meet the admissions requirements, and our liberal studies core classes that are required as part of the admissions process. We also pride ourselves on having almost like triangular advising, where you work with our pre-admission advising team, myself or Christy, and then your advisor at your local community college if you're taking classes there, because again, we want to ensure that all your classes will transfer.
I'd like to share that it kind of goes back to the same thing for all students. Please come and visit all of the colleges that interest you. We love it when you get to experience the vibe and the energy of the campus, see how many opportunities there are for transfer students. We love welcoming transfer students to Johnson & Wales University because you bring so much experience and knowledge with you, and you just add more to the campus life here, increasing our beautiful diversity. And so we hope you'll come and check us out, as well as all the other schools that interest you.
I would absolutely agree with that. I think visiting your college campuses is a huge important factor when making that decision. I also would recommend students, especially transfer students, to take advantage of their admissions counselors. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. So we are absolutely more than happy to answer any of your questions, put you in contact with anybody that you need. So definitely feel free and reach out to us. That's what we're here for.
And I would agree with everything that everyone said so far, but I would also add that to check out whatever college you decide to go to, inquire about scholarships. Sometimes we don't ask questions, and the worst that we're going to be told is no, we don't have a scholarship. So definitely reach out to the financial aid counselors and see what, or even admissions counselors too, and see what scholarships may be available for you.
Oh, sorry. The one piece of advice that I always give transfer students is if you're interested in a specific program, which most likely you are because you have experience in the classroom, reach out to the school. They can most likely put you in contact with a professor in that department or the dean of that school who can give you information specifically about the program in which you're applying. You know what you're looking for. You have experience in the classroom. You know what's going to help you succeed. So go and look for those. Go have those conversations before you even start at your university, so you know what you're getting into.
Great, thank you. I just want to give West Liberty University the opportunity to present now, if they are ready to go. Otherwise, we can do another round of Q&A.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hi, I'm Kim with West Liberty University. I'm out traveling right now, so I tried to put the video on. For some reason, I'm not sure if it's because it's on my phone or not, but I wanted an opportunity to be able to explain a little bit about West Liberty. We are a small state-owned institution. We have about 2,500 students. Average class size is about 24 students to one full-time professor. So we definitely offer that more individualized attention. Our scholarships are based off the students' college GPA, 3.5 college GPA or higher. We start our scholarships at. The application is free to apply. We don't need letters of reference, recommendation, or an essay. Our top scholarships that we currently have as far as majors are zoo science, physician assistant, college of business, such as accounting. We also offer a master's program in several different disciplines. We have a master's in criminal justice, master's in education. We have a master's in dental hygiene. We also have an associate's degree in our dental hygiene program. We do accept credits from other institutions, and that information is found on our website at www.westliberty.edu. And we do have a transfer counselor that handles transfers. Her name is Stephanie North, and her information is found on our website as well. We would need the official college transcripts for a student to apply. Once they apply, we would need them to forward their official college transcripts to us. If they have under 26 credit hours, we would need to also see their high school transcripts. We are test optional currently because of COVID. If anybody has any questions, my contact information is found online, and as well as my colleague. My contact information is kim.eisel@westliberty.edu. And we do have a virtual tour found on our website as well. If anybody wants to take a virtual tour, we do set up personal visits on campus. As far as things that West Liberty are known for, we're known for education, dental hygiene, and we develop programs from there. We do provide housing for our students, but it's not required. And students are permitted to bring their cars on campus. It's an $80 a year fee. Our tuition is for out-of-state students is around $27,000 a year with room and board. So we are, even though we're state school, we are giving students somewhat of a financial break. We are Division II for athletics as well. We have everything from football, basketball, different sports like that as well. We have different clubs in intramural sports as well. And about 90% of our students actually do live on campus. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. So we have a little bit of extra time left. So I'm going to invite everyone back on and we'll just do another round of Q&A. And I'll just ask everyone to share one thing that you would want students to remember about your school. And we can start with the School of Continuing and Professional Studies at UVA and then just go around.
Hey, hi, my name is Christy Mendoza McCall, and I am a recruitment outreach specialist and faculty member with UVA SCPS. And one of the wonderful things that I love about our program, after having taught for the program for almost 10 years and now also as a recruitment outreach specialist, is that our faculty, well, first of all, our program is very flexible and we are all online, primarily online with evening courses, which really allows for a working adult, for example, to have that flexibility with family and their work schedules. We have faculty who are adept at working with working adults as well, and smaller classes that cap at 25. So students get that sort of really personal attention between getting to know their peers in class, as well as getting to know their professors on a more personal level, as opposed to having hundreds of students in the classes with them. And we try to support our students with a high touch, just relationship with them from the very start, from when we start advising them, like when Colin and I work with them one-to-one in our webinars, all the way through orientation with personal advisors for each student, all the way through graduation. And I can honestly say, even I have students that have left me from 8, 9, 10 years ago, and I'm still writing recommendations and referring students. So we stay in touch with our students. We build these wonderful relationships. So it really makes for a wonderful program for our students.
Johnson & Wales, you'll get a great hands-on education, wonderful experiences, but our 97.7% career outcomes rate means that almost all of our students are doing what they want to do when they graduate, whether it's launching their careers or going on to grad school. And we do have accelerated programs for MBAs and a 3+3 law school program.
Here at Emory and Henry College, I would absolutely say that we are like a family. We certainly care about our students and we'll absolutely invest the time that we can to make sure that they succeed. That also kind of continues after graduation as well. Students are, of course, able to use any of our services while they are a student, but our career and professional office will absolutely still work with our students. Even 30, 40 years after they graduate, they're more than happy to still sit down with students and make sure that they are in the career field that they want to be in. So we certainly support our students and we certainly feel like we are a big family here.
And just as some of the other colleges and universities have mentioned, I would say that we're also very much a family at Potomac State. Everyone cares about everyone. If you're having a bad day, people want to help you out. But also they'll celebrate your successes too. And, that goes hands in hand with having those smaller classes and the smaller campus size in general, where everyone just knows everyone. And especially, the professors too, you're going to have them to be a great support system for you to help you within the class, but even outside of the class. And like others have said, once you move on from the college. So just that family feeling.
The one thing I would like students to remember about Catholic University is that we are a small liberal arts research university located in Northeast Washington, D.C., providing our students with many of great opportunities for internships and research throughout their time. Even as a transfer student, you can still take advantage of those internships and research opportunities.
You can go to, if you'd like, Kim. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you everyone for presenting. When you close this window, there will be a very quick 5-question survey, and we'd appreciate any feedback you can provide. We encourage you all to check back at the schedule and sign up for more sessions. And you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all of the other sessions recordings at striveScan.com/Virginia. So thanks again, everyone. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye.